So in WWE 2K22, the game mode that has had the most controversy surrounding it hands down has to be MyFaction. For those of you who don't know, MyFaction is a game mode that allows you to collect different tier cards of your favorite WWE superstars, similar to Madden Ultimate Team or NBA 2K My Team. I'm D. Brown Shenhan, and today we're going to be taking a slightly in-depth look at the game mode that is MyFaction. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So the controversy surrounding the MyFaction game mode comes from this game mode being the most frequently updated in the game, and all of those updates are specifically exclusive to MyFaction. So there are superstars who are being updated into the game like 97, 98 Triple H and Shawn Michaels, other DX characters, old WrestleMania Rewind characters, and we only have access to them in MyFaction. You can't use them in your universe mode, you can't use them in MyGM, you can't use them in Play Now. And that's where the problem comes in. All of this for an offline game mode that most people play a few matches of and then never return to. The positive from all of this is that there's a PC user called What's the Status who has managed to locate these player files and somehow upload them to the CC, but 2K isn't really super happy about him ripping their files and uploading them for the community to have access to them for free. So that begs the question, what should WWE 2K do about MyFaction? I personally believe they should bring all alternate attires and different versions of all the superstars to every game mode first and foremost, and that will relieve a lot of the tension surrounding this game mode. And obviously it should be an online PvP experience, which I'm sure next year it will be, and they're gonna get some of y'all. A lot of y'all people who are talking about how this game mode sucks and y'all gonna be the same people playing it next year. Just watch. Trust me, I've been there. They got me too. And I know there are people who despise the card collecting game mode model because it promotes pay to win, but I know I'm not spending no money on no MyFaction cards. In all seriousness though, with WWE, this game mode could really be something special with all of the wrestlers we've seen come through, the legends, the multiple gimmicks current wrestlers have had in the past. All of that, it's just fun waiting to happen if it's done correctly. So if they do insist on keeping this game mode, they need to take note from NBA 2K's My Team, a game mode that has definitely seen its ups and downs, but for the most part, outside of every year, the inevitable Shaq and Yao Ming card with 99-3 and 99 ball handling, they figured it out. So no matter what, VC is definitely gonna be there, and no matter what, the pay to win element will always be a factor. But in NBA 2K, there are these offline challenges and quests that help you get cards that normally you wouldn't be able to sniff for at least a few 100,000 VC or MT. So as someone who's played both, MyFaction needs to mirror this. I've played a good bit of Proving Grounds as well as Faction Wars, and the rewards for them are not worth it. They give you some pretty good things, but when you take into account how long the matches can go, how repetitive the matches get, and how many matches you gotta play in general, the rewards are not worth it. It takes a lot of time to get these cards. I swear to you, this game has ruined 8-man ladder matches for me forever. But I digress. Making sure players who don't want to spend money on the game can get great teams just as good as the people who are pouring money into the game, is an important part of building this game mode. You want everybody to be on a somewhat level playing field. Something to think about for next year for WWE 2K would be signature challenges, which is what is called in NBA 2K. But they will work very similar to the showcase in the WWE games, right? So you want this 88 overall Eddie Guerrero for your MyFaction team, win these 5 to 10 matches that are recreations of Eddie Guerrero's matches, and you get them. Simple. That would be worth it. I would play 5 to 10 difficult matches for a really good Eddie Guerrero card, instead of having to play like 300 of them. So I'll say this and I'll wrap this rant up. From a consumer standpoint, as a person who spends money on these games every year dang near, and hell, even as a 2K Next maker, I'm assuming y'all picked me for a reason, right? I know the goal is to make money. I know this. But don't build the game mode around that goal. Make the game mode the best that it can possibly be, the most fun that it can possibly be, and people will want to spend money willingly. They'll give you their money because they're having fun playing your game. They're enjoying playing your game. They'll give you the money because they want to. But that's it. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about MyFaction? Have you played it, and will you play it next year? And are you still playing it? Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, man, y'all be safe, take care of yourself, take care of your people. I'm D Brown Shanhan. Don't forget to subscribe, bro. And I'm out of here.